of what, you need to assemble your group. First, the leader. Pretty obvious. Someone who is good in up-close combat but also with good eyes. A sniper is the third person in your group. They are good for picking up zombies from away up that can be a threat to your shelter. After them, you want to have an engineer, or someone that knows a few things about mechanics. Next, a melee. After, everyone can use a melee weapon. The melee is mainly just a lookout. They watch over the group with a tank in the sniper's blind spot and protect the sniper. After that, you need a doctor, again, or someone with knowledge of medicinal practices. First, get water. Water will be your new best friend. Always have spare containers in case you find a water source. With that, always boil the water. You're in a world full of disease-ridden walking corpses. Nothing is safe. And remember to label the contaminated water containers. What goes with water? That's right, food, which is the next step. Stay away from perishable food items. Canned and dried food work best. If you're going for canned food, have a can opener. It's only common sense. Smashing it with a rock will not do anything good. It will only give away your position. Next, you will have to defend yourself against dead ones. Chainsaws are not an ideal weapon. Yes, they can dish out a lot of damage, but they are really heavy. They run out of fuel and they're noisy. Firearms, on the other hand, can be a very effective weapon. Picking off zombies from different ranges, and when the ammo is gone, they can make very good blunt weapon plus. If you put on a silencer, there's nothing to attract zombies to your location.
Like this?
Exactly. Artillery can work in some dire situation, but can become useless later on. Now, onto the first aid. You need to keep clean and healthy. The basics are needed: bandages, towelettes, antibiotics, and road flares.
Wait, what?
To signal if you're in danger. Okay, hey you, are all your loved ones dead?
Yeah.
Are you left alone and rendered helpless?
I guess.
Well, then your life sucks. But don't worry, I can help.
Okay!
Just a few more little things that could save your life. The first, your shelter. And either one would be to take up higher ground like a second story. If that's impossible, an abandoned house would work. As this is an apocalypse, changing your hideout is smart, but putting a lot of effort into fortifying the current hideout is a waste of well-needed time and energy.
Try to stay up high, keep moving, and don't overdo it. Got it. But what about clothing?
And a special thanks to Walmart for providing us with every ounce of protection.
Save money, survive better.
Here's your band-aids.
Very good question. The answer is leather. It's tough and durable while being light. It will keep you warm at night, and the main thing, it's difficult to bite through. Also, boots. The higher up your calf, the better. Keep away from accessories like items. You want to be silent, warm, and difficult to grab a hold of. Last but not least, stealth. That one word cannot be stressed enough. Sure, you can run through a crowd of zombies screaming, guns blazing, and blunt weapons swinging, but it will only waste ammo, and you and your group will die.
Wait, that's a lot of information. So are you ready for the zombie apocalypse?
Can you see her?
Is that enough? No?
You're supposed to say Subway, eat Flash.
Try to stay high up. Keep moving.
Don't go right.
Don't overdo it.
Don't overdo it.
What about clothing?
What about clothing?
Do it.
I'd say something.
On to the first aid. You need to keep clean and healthy. The basics are needed. Bandages, towelettes, antibiotics, and road flares.
Wait, what?
I just said that.
No, you said it right.